Hi, Kevin Brierton here, your no excuse lender and certified mortgage planning specialist and AKA loan officer, here to provide you with some valuable insight on help you navigating the mortgage process with a little bit more confidence. Are you thinking about buying a house but feeling a little bit lost about who's involved and what the role is of the different people in the process, namely the loan officer, right? That's usually who is going to help you start the process. But I want to let you know, don't worry, you're not alone. A lot of people can be a little scared about getting naked with a loan officer or a mortgage planner because it's scary to provide all your information and divulge all your information to somebody and be really analyzed whether you can get the loan or not. So my goal is by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what a loan officer does, how they can help you through the process, and why having a good one makes all the difference. And I'm going to refer to it as a loan officer for now, but a loan officer, what I'm referring to is either a loan officer, mortgage loan originator, or certified mortgage planning specialist. It's really that planner person that's going to help you guide. So a loan officer, big question is what is a loan officer and what they do? So they're going to be your personal guide throughout the process. They're going to help you find the right loan, and they're going to walk you through from start to finish, all the way through the process, and a lot of times even after closing, helping you with key information, being a successful homeowner. That is an important part of the loan officer. Not every loan officer does it, but you want to find a loan officer that's going to help you post closing, not just say bye and say congratulations on the loan and then say see you later after closing. That's a very important distinction. The initial discovery call is important. So step one with a loan officer is initial discovery call. And this is where you're going to discuss your goals, your budget, your down payment, your income, your credit. And we call it kind of getting naked with the loan officer. And this is where it can be really intimidating. But it's important that the loan officer understands the situation and you walk through what's really important. And the loan officer should be helping you determine what loan program fits your situation, both financially, but also what you really want short term and long term. And then they should be able to give you a clear plan and detail out the loan options and explain everything. So the programs they should be looking at is giving you a full set of options. If you're just at one bank that only has a few subset of programs, that could hurt you. They should be looking at FHA, conventional, VA, USDA, home equity line solutions, bridge loan solutions, and also outside the box loans like what is called non-QM loans. These are really ideal for self-employed borrowers with commission or unique income situations or rental properties, and also reverse mortgages. Something that the loan officer is going to do is help you guide you through different products that are available for your specific situation. And then the home search process is important. A loan officer should be there to help you strategize during the home search process. If you're looking at a purchase loan, their goal is to be there to support you. What we do on our team is we call our pre-approvals every week to make sure we check in on them, see how the home search is going, offer strategy on offer, how they're going to make an offer, should they ask for seller credit, what price should they do, should they go low in price, should they go a little higher and ask for credits, what closing date should they put it on, is it going to be okay to get an appraisal on the house, is it an acceptable condo. That's all during the home search and mortgage strategy session as you search for a house. That's what a loan officer should be doing. And then during that pre-approval process, you want to make sure you understand that you're pre-approved, right? It's one thing to review your information with the loan officer, but also you want to provide the documentation. So a review and pre-approval is important. This can show you how much you can borrow. It'll help you focus and narrow down your search, and it'll make your offer stronger in the eyes of the seller. So we like to gather things like pay stubs, tax returns, bank statements, so we can check all the boxes on the pre-approval letter saying that we've actually received the documents rather than just going over them verbally. This can make all the difference on your offer. If you're going head to head with another offer that does not have the documentation in compared to, let's say, our pre-approvals that have the documentation in most of the time, that's going to help you get your offer accepted at a higher rate, and it'll look better in the eyes of the seller and give you more clarity and confidence in your offer. So now, once your house is under contract and you've completed that step, you've signed a contract, you have a closing date. That's when you're going to go into an official loan application, and you'll be getting your loan disclosures. At that point, you should have a really good contract call with your loan officer. This is where your loan officer is going to come in, explain the terms, probably lock your interest rate, and go over your cash to close and your monthly payments, and provide a smooth process and transition into the processing side of the equation. And depending on what your loan officer is doing, some of them are going to be more involved or a little less involved, but they should be involved some way, shape, or form in the processing of the loan, because they're ultimately the one that's ushering you through the whole process. But once that goes under contract and they complete that, it'll then go to a processing and underwriting stage where the underwriter is going to be reviewing your loan for the risk of the loan and the compliance of all the guidelines. If the loan officer did their job properly, a lot of this would have been reviewed during the pre-approval stage, but the underwriter is going to also be double checking it and working closely with your loan officer and processing team to help you gather and clarify any information so they can get a clear to close loan. During that process, usually what's going to happen is your loan officer is going to be your main point of contact, or your loan officer's processing team. In our case, we have a loan coordinator that's absolutely amazing, and they work closely to help gather the documentation. But it's in the loan officer's job description, really there to help and own that, whether they have somebody on their team helping. Ultimately, the loan officer's job is to own that process and help you through that. And then at closing day, their job is to help you through the final documents, know what you're getting into. What we do, we make a proactive pre-closing call and email where we review all the numbers ahead of time. We actually go through the details and make sure there's no surprises at closing. Then you'll go ahead and sign the closing, sign at the title company. Loan officers sometimes will be at the closing. For years, I used to go to the closing, absolutely love being there. But over time, as time permits, sometimes I'll go, but it is really difficult to be in multiple places at one time. And as we help more and more families in different states, it's difficult. So you'll see some loan officers there. It's not right or wrong. The key is the loan officer should prepare the buyer and their clients ahead of time before the signing, so there's no surprises. They need to take some of that stress away and make sure there's no mistakes at closing, and they wouldn't really want to be proactive. That is really, really important. Communication is clearly the way to go, and a clear communication with all parties is really important, so you don't have any mishaps at the end of the process. So if you're ready to take the next steps, though, and you're exploring buying soon or exploring even refinancing, we're here to help as a certified mortgage planning specialist and certified liability advisor. I am here to help and advise and guide, and ultimately, if we can, be honored to help with a loan, that we're here for that. Again, thanks so much for watching. If you've liked this, please like, subscribe, and share this video with anybody you might find helpful. My name is Kevin Brierton, your no excuse lender and certified mortgage planning specialist. I'm here to provide you with valuable information on the mortgage and housing information and markets so you can make an even more confident mortgage decision. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.